Students, welcome to biogenesis. The last video I have described you the structure of ATP. If you have not seen our channel, like our channel, subscribe our channel, or there is a link below this video just to see the structure of ATP. This was a huge request from my students that sir, show us why ATP, when ATP breaks, why ADP plus PI. Why ADP plus PI? I have shown them. So now we will know how ATP is formed. Just ulta, reverse, how ATP is formed. ADP plus PI. That means if you will add an phosphate group to ADP, you will get what? ATP. You will get what? ATP. So therefore, the addition of phosphorus is called as phosphorylation process. So what is phosphorylation? What is phosphorylation? What is phosphorylation? Phosphorylation is synthesis of ATP. Since one inorganic phosphate attached with the ATP, we call this process as what? Phosphorylation. Call this process is that phosphorylation. Okay. We have seen now how much types of phosphorylation process are there. How much types of phosphorylation process? What are that? Substrate level phosphorylation, oxidative phosphorylation, and photophosphorylation. So we will gradually know the processes. Okay. So I'm explaining you what substrate level phosphorylation. So I have told you what is phosphorylation? ATP synthesis. What is phosphorylation? ATP synthesis. Why phosphorylation? Because we add a phosphorus with ADP. We add a phosphorus with ADP. Okay. So where substrate level phosphorylation occur? Anywhere. Anywhere it can occur. For example, I am showing you. See, you know in glycolysis, the last step, the phosphoenol pyruvate converts to pyruvate. The phosphoenol pyruvate converts to pyruvate. How? Here a phosphate molecule releases and receives by ADP. Here converts to ATP. So this process, the ATP phosphorylation process occur where? Where? When the substrate converts to the product. Therefore, this phosphorylation process is called as what? What? Substrate level phosphorylation. Okay. So this is, you got or not? When during a reaction an ATP is produced directly, when the substrate is converting to product, is called as what? Substrate level phosphorylation. Substrate level phosphorylation. Okay. Now we will go for the next two steps. What is that? Oxidative phosphorylation and photophosphorylation. For that we need to draw two diagrams. Okay, I'm seeing. For the next two steps, oxidative phosphorylation and what? Photophosphorylation, we need to know the structures of two organs. See, this is your mitochondria and see, this is your chloroplast. Mitochondria have a double membrane. The upper membrane is a regular cell, have a regular cell. But the lower membrane is like this. Some portions are invaginated into what? Matrix. So see, this happens in case of what? Chloroplast. In chloroplast, this becomes this. This becomes this. This becomes this. This becomes this. Like this. You got me or not? You got me or not? So there is a great similarity between mitochondria and chloroplast. Between mitochondria and chloroplast. You also know they both have DNA. They both have DNA. Therefore, they both are called as semi-autonomous organelle. Matlab they have DNA. Matlab they have DNA. They both are similar. Some scientists told that they are previously not inside the cell. They are the individual like a bacteria. They have inserted into the cell. We will go to that theory further in our next videos. In this video, we will see the mitochondria and chloroplast. The fast phosphorylation process, what I have explained, is what? Substrate level phosphorylation. That means ATP produced directly from a reaction. But here, what happens? ATP produced in an exchange system. In an exchange system, here, they both are double membrane bound structure. The ATP produced on the membrane only. Here, on the inner membrane. Here, you know this is called what? Grana. You know or not? In the chloroplast, there are this structure called grana and the enzyme structures are called stroma. In grana, light reaction occur. In stroma, dark reaction occur. So, here the ATP is produced. How I will explain? In electron transport system, how I will explain? But just know, here on the inner membrane of mitochondria, what will produce? ATP. Here is a protein called F0F1 particle or F0F1 protein. This F0F1 protein is present in here also, in here also, grana membrane. They produce what? ATP. They produce what? ATP. But the problem is, but the difference is, here we require an oxygen molecule to synthesize ATP. Without oxygen, what? ATP cannot be synthesized. And here we will observe a sunlight. Without sunlight, here ATP cannot be produced. So here phosphorylation, that is ATP synthesis occur. Here also phosphorylation, that is ATP synthesis occur. But this type of ATP synthesis occurs in presence of oxygen, so called as oxidative phosphorylation. Oxidative phosphorylation, that is the Pi add with the ADP in presence of oxygen, so called as oxidative phosphorylation. And here the Pi adds with the ADP in presence of sunlight. In presence of sunlight, so called as photophosphorylation. So called as photophosphorylation. So called as photophosphorylation. Called as photophosphorylation. So got with this point, I have not gone into depth into that. Each step I will explain in my videos. This is a large video of what? Oxidative phosphorylation. It's a 2 or 3 video I will make about that. And the photosynthesis is about 7 to 8 classes. Okay, with this we complete on the 3 types of phosphorylation. What is that? Substrate level phosphorylation, oxidative phosphorylation and photophosphorylation. Substrate level phosphorylation occurs in cytoplasm, in mitochondria, elsewhere. And these 2 are produced in mitochondria and chloroplast. This we complete this. Okay, if you like this video, like and subscribe our channel. Okay, thank you.